And now, here's Michael Eisner and Gene Simmons.
80 million albums, $100 million in merchandise. Kiss is like an institution. And I take it it's not luck. You work hard at it. Still work hard at it.
Well,
incessantly work hard at it.
It's, you know, when I'm lucky enough to be sitting with a powerful and attractive man such as yourself in a program like this, people tend to give me a lot of the credit. But, you know, the truth is that anybody and everybody, including myself, should be so lucky as to have somebody great to be your partner. My partner of 34 years, Paul Stanley, I think has got the best voice in rock and roll. And, you know, all of us does what we can.
Before you thought it out in such detail, you were in 5 bands by the time you were 19.
No, not really the case. I had very peculiar notions all my life. I'm an only child, and perhaps that helps a little bit because you have a lot of time to yourself. So at an early age, I started reading the music trades, Record World and Cashbox and Billboard, and I noticed that in back of all the people I got.
When you were in high school, you were reading this?
Oh, sure.
You're kidding.
No, I used to read the Wall Street Journal and just, I'm voracious. I was born in
Nobody would have thought that, seeing you in makeup with the shooting fire.
Yeah, but that's, like, that's the book and the cover.
Exactly. Well, that's right. I do that.
No, I mean, we see you
well, you used to say you were, I read somewhere that you were Disney without overhead.
We want to be, of course. But the business model there really started off with a guy who wasn't ashamed of taking his name, Walt Disney, and actually putting it on top of everything as a brand that meant something, a sort of a good housekeeping seal of approval. If you saw that name, it meant something. And I'm doing the same thing now with Gene Simmons. I'm a little thirsty. How about you?
No, I'm good.
You don't want any?
Is this your name on it?
Oh, no. That's Frank's Energy Drink, a new product we've just taken over at our Simmons Abramson.
So you are marketing every 24/7. You're marketing.
Shakespeare knew it better. You know, we're alive, and the world is a stage, and it's up to us to make what we will of it. That's the pineapple flavor. This is the sugar-free.
I see.
Frank's Energy Drink is about to debut at every 7-Eleven, as a matter of fact.
Was this a version
really
to
good.
me asking you about the supposed 5,000 women you slept with and your views about marriage? And
well, sleeping has very little to do with it. You don't always sleep.
I see. So I want to understand, going back to Kiss.
Okay.
You paint up. You become bizarre band.
It wasn't it wasn't a grand master plan. There was a sense, a sort of a gut feeling with Paul and myself. Let's put together the band we never saw on stage. Let's go up there and give people bang for the buck, you know?
You were a rock and roll person. All of a sudden you're talking about like marketing.
Always. No, but it's always been the case, because if you don't take care of business, it will take care of you. But the idea is, whether you're Sting or Billy Joel or the Beatles or the Stones, you will get raped and pillaged, from what I've read, I don't know this personally, that they will just slice you and dice you. We've never been taken advantage of. We have 3,000 licensed products, everything from Kiss condoms to Kiss caskets.
Gene Simmons, with his partner, created an institution. The institution is called Kiss, one of the biggest acts ever. They've sold 50 or 60 million albums. They've made $100 million in merchandise. Beyond that, he's a promoter.
These are the fastest cars on 4 wheels.
He's a promoter of other people's goods. He's a promoter of his own name, Gene Simmons. He's surprising. He has a reality show on A&E, an interesting voice with interesting ideas, mostly about women and men and their relationship. I'm not sure I agree with him. I know my wife wouldn't agree with him. He's a unique voice. And fun talking to you. More television. Now your show is the second highest rated show at A&E. Very successful show.
Well, I had a cartoon show on Nickelodeon, and still on, called My Dad the Rock Star, that I created with the folks at Nelvana. Rich Abramson and myself are going to be doing entertainment content.
I have an idea for the closing episode of your 5th year on your very successful show. Get married.
Why would you wish that for me?
Because
Michael.
every married man wishes that on every single man, or every man who has different points of view.
I'm not going to do the jokes about why do men die younger than their wives because they want to. I believe in love. I do. But I also believe in full honesty, and I believe in words. And I believe that a contract is binding, and that I believe in the Catholic notion, though I'm not Catholic. If you say those words, you should be embedded until you die in her arms, because that's what you said. If you're going to take that oath, you should be held liable for the rest of your life. And I refuse to take that oath. Everybody else out there says, get married, but you're lying because you keep breaking that oath. And statistically, you will continue to break that oath.
This has been extremely interesting.
Thank you.
Because you have a point of view that
you secretly
unique.
agree with, but
I
you're afraid
can't
to say that.
You think I'm going to say that?
She'll kill you.
I wouldn't even say that at home, much less on the air. Thank you very much for doing this.
My pleasure.